Give me 1 second. There you go. Um, you should be good to share now, Bree. I'll just introduce. Hi, everybody. I know most of you on here, but if I haven't met you before, welcome. My name is Kaylee Taylor. I do all of the business development and marketing for Green Home Loans. Our main goal is to support you in any way possible in your business. I meet with agents weekly and discuss their business, and we come up with a business plan and what we can do to try to help you bring in more business. Um, we have a wide variety of tools, and we just really want to be a true partner with you. And Bree is an amazing partner with us. She hosts all these amazing classes and is pretty much does the exact same thing I do, but with her title company, Great American Title, and does an amazing job. She's my favorite partner that I work with. So thank you, Bree. Reggie, did you want to say something really quickly?
Yeah, hey everybody, I'm Reggie, Green, co-owner of Green Home Loans. First thing, thanks so much, Bree, for throwing this class. She's always adding value to our agent database, and we appreciate you. So thank you. And then just wanted to say real quick, kind of like Kaylee said, what we try to do with our realtor partners is do everything we can to support your business from a business standpoint. Kaylee helps with that a lot. On top of that, we really want to take care of your clients. So we follow up with your leads. We make sure they have a five-star experience. You can look us up online. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews. Been doing this over 21 years. And then also, we're a wholesale broker. So we offer really good rate pricing, which equals higher pre-quals for your clients. So if there's anything me or Kaylee can do to help with your business or work with your clients, please reach out. We'd love to build a relationship with you if we don't already have one. And thanks again, Bree. Really appreciate you.
Thanks, guys. And if you guys haven't already worked with Reggie and Kaylee and their team, like they're phenomenal. Um, they stand out significantly, and the value they offer their partners is just amazing. So definitely give them a try. My name's Bree Kruger Agage, and I'm with Great American Title. And I have been on the real estate agent side for many years, and recently, in the last 5 years, came over to the title side. And I love helping agents grow their business, and I love coming up with strategic ways in which we can grow business on the back end. That's my passion. I love helping with anything from social media to CRM to coming up with a strategy on creating a raving fan or all the tools and tech like Google My Business and AI and all that kind of stuff. So, if you ever want to sit down and do a one-on-one, I'd be happy to do so. There's definitely a lot of ways that real estate agents can leverage their business in this day and age and not have to have it so manual, as it has been in the past. So today we're going to talk about creating a raving fan. So what is a raving fan, right? Um, your raving fan or your cheerleader is someone that may or may not have bought or sold with you, but that will sing your praises from the absolute rooftops and that refers you business and really is one of your cheerleaders in your industry, right? So we want to we want to really love on our clients. We want to love on our sphere. And there's a couple different ways that we can do that that we'll talk about today. But I like this quote, and it's someone had referred to this quote a while ago, and it just really resonates with me. Give your best to your best. So not just the new client that comes in, but really love on your clients that are past clients or even someone who's never bought and sold real estate but has referred you business. So give your best to your best. Here are some statistics. 86% of buyers and sellers would use their agent again, but only 12% do. And why is that? It's because as real estate agents and as lenders, we have a really hard time following up with clients. We get busy and everything changes day to day in this industry. There's not so much consistency as there is in other different fields. So it's hard to stay on top of our clients, and it's hard to love on our clients in our sphere and people that we trust, like vendors. And that's why we're going to come up with a strategy today to really make sure that you guys are staying in touch with your people. Nationally, 60% of buyers and sellers use a referral from a friend or a family member. That's huge. So maybe it's even someone out of state. I want you guys to try and think about, okay, you have a aunt or a cousin or a friend that lives in Washington or New York or Minnesota, that could really be your referral partner, whether they're ever going to move to Arizona or not. So 63% of buyers and sellers use that referral from a friend or family member. So we want to make sure that you're top of mind to all of those people. And then 91% of people look at online reviews before using a service or purchase. And I I have to say, I'm one of those people. Most of us are. 91% of us are. I will look at reviews for 3 hours on a vacuum before I purchase a vacuum. So imagine that's just a vacuum. Imagine how much digging that people do when they're looking for a partner to help them with the biggest asset they'll probably ever purchase or sell. They're definitely looking online, and we want to make sure that your presence is really good and that you're showcasing how you do business online. So we're going to go through some of my top ways that we can create that raving fan, but also automate some of the stuff so it's not as cumbersome for you guys as agents because believe me, I know you guys get busy with showings and inspections and final walkthroughs, and it just gets kind of crazy, and it's hard to stay on top of loving on your people. So the very first thing, always create a tag in your CRM for past clients. I would say also create a tag in your CRM for referral partners and sphere of influence, or SOI. SOI is going to be anyone within your world, right? It could be your aunt or your cousin, or it could be your dentist. It could be the coach at your kid's soccer team. Any of those people are considered sphere. Past clients obviously is past clients, referral partners, that could be another agent out of state. It could be a lender. It could be myself. It could be the handyman guy that refers you business. It could be the general contractor that you have a relationship with that kind of gives you a heads up. Hey, this person would be a great connection, and let me introduce you because they're getting their home ready to sell, but they don't have an agent yet. So any of those referral partners, definitely put tags in your CRM. And this will help for when we're talking about automation and making it easy for you to follow up with people here in a couple slides. So the next thing is set task reminders for home anniversaries and birthdays. As you get busier, it's almost impossible to remember, okay, so and so's closed on this home in 2008 in January on the 13th. Like our brain just doesn't compute that kind of information and allows us to stay on top of it. So same with birthdays. I know back in the day we all used to put it in our calendars. If you're using your CRM slash as a calendar or your calendar as a CRM, go ahead and put those reminders in there. But if you have a CRM system, definitely put task reminders for home anniversaries and make sure that the reminder for the home anniversary is a couple days before the actual anniversary. Because what you want to do is you want to send a video message via text. Just take out your phone real quick, 5 seconds. Hey, Amy, just thinking about you. Hope you're loving your home. Happy 1 year anniversary on your big purchase. Please let me know if you need anything. I have a great network of resources for you. If you have any questions or you need a handyman or an electrician, I'd be happy to provide it. So sending that video message via text, because text 100% open rate, and then make sure that when you do the birthday text messages, it's the same thing, 5 second video. You want it to not be super polished. You want it to be selfie style on your phone. You want to send that video message for the birthdays the day before their birthday. Because what happens on their birthday? They're going to get tons and tons of Facebook happy birthdays, and then on their birthday they might get a couple texts or a couple calls. But it's the unexpected and them knowing that you thought about them before you saw it on Facebook. So it creates a deeper impact when you do it the day before. Some people, some agents also send birthday cards, like a handwritten birthday card. Those are always good. Same with home anniversary. I just helped an agent design a home anniversary card that she's going to be sending out to all of her clients. And we just got those created and printed up, and she already put all the messages and addressed them for the first quarter, right? So she already prepped herself to say, okay, I have the reminder set for the home anniversary. I'm going to give him a text message, a video call, but I want to prepare in advance. So I'm going to write out all of them for the quarter so that when I get that task reminder to send the card a week before their home anniversary, it's already written. There's no resistance of like, oh, I have to remember for that. Prep yourself in advance so that you can really make this as easy as possible for your guys' schedule. And then you want to set up a task reminder to follow up on a call or a video text or even a text 4 times a year just to check in. This is something that is super important because, as the statistics showed in the previous slide, we just have a hard time following up throughout the year. So if you automate it with task reminders, ideally your CRM, you open it every single morning, or your calendar or your spreadsheet or whatever it is, and it's going to tell you what to do, who to contact, when to contact them, why to contact them every single day. So we want to put 4 calls a year just to check in, and you want to provide something of value, right? So maybe it's your vendor list, maybe it's a neighborhood activity, maybe twice a year you do a CMA on their house, and maybe it's something like you check to see, hey, what's going on in your life? I just saw that your kid graduated high school. Congratulations. Just anything that are life events that make it personal. And you could definitely go on social media, which I recommend ahead of time before you call, and just hopefully you have them on your social media. And we'll talk a little bit about that as well here shortly. But have them like look to see what's going on in their life and then say, hey, I saw on Facebook that your daughter just graduated high school. That's super exciting. What's her next steps? Just make it conversational and make it personal. And that's the key, right? Another really good thing is like the bulk trash schedule. I know some places we don't have the bulk trash schedule anymore, but some places in certain cities we do. So sending out the bulk trash schedule, and that could be a postcard, an email, a text message, and just a call to follow up. Hey, I just sent over the bulk trash schedule. If you need anything else, let me know. And then relocation guide for friends. A lot of people, they're already here, but send them the relocation guide so that they can send it to their friends. And if you don't have one, we can create those for you. They're pretty cool looking, but it has a ton of information about the valley and different things to do around the valley, our demographics and statistics and all of that kind of stuff. But Provide them the relocation guide for their friends so that they can be that raving fan to share that piece of content with their friends and family. And then make it easy for them to refer. So you need to stay top of mind. Maybe it's an email newsletter you send out every single month. And if you need help with that, let me know. But there's some really cool tools out there. Like Flowdesk is my favorite for the email newsletter. It has great open rates and it's very aesthetically pleasing. There's also CRM systems that have it in-house within the CRM platform that you can send out an email newsletter each month. There's things like Constant Contact and MailChimp and all kinds of stuff, but make it easy for you to stay top of mind so that they can refer you out to friends, family, clients, anyone that they think is moving here or wants more information about Arizona. And then you want to love on your clients. So I'm going to go into the all about you form here in a couple slides, but you want to double down on making your clients feel special or your sphere special. Pop buys are always a nice touch. I know that's not manageable for everyone, but maybe you pick one pop buy a year per person and you drop by something that's personal to them. Maybe their favorite coffee, maybe it's their favorite candy bar, it's a maybe it's some type of something that's personal, that they know that you're paying attention and that you're making it as personal as possible for them to make the biggest impact. Client appreciation parties and events. So some agents do a yearly big event or a couple smaller events throughout the year. I'm sure you guys have seen people do the pie parties and people do the movie theaters. And even if they don't attend, that invitation is what's special. So I see a lot of agents that say, yeah, I threw this little get together for international, I don't know, donut day at the donut shop, and not everyone came. And a lot of agents are a little bummed about that. But it doesn't have to be that they came for it to make an impression. So just that invitation is special. Um, and it doesn't have to be these big glamorous events that you guys see out there. It could just be a lunch. It could be like everyone's coming over for Super Bowl Sunday to your home. It could be that you're meeting at a dog park and everyone's bringing their dogs and you have pup cups. Like it can be something very simple that's more impactful than maybe a big movie theater where you don't get that one-on-one conversation as often throughout that space. Okay, creating a Facebook group or a Facebook list with your past clients and referral partners. So one of the cool things about Facebook is you can create a list, a separate list from your regular feed, where you add them into a past clients or referral partner list. All of your past clients and your referral partners go in there. And then you can send out content specifically to just those people within that list. So that's really cool. So if you don't want to like bombard your friends and family, if you feel adverse to doing so about business on your social media, which you shouldn't because it could be referral opportunities. But if you do, it's cool to have all of your past clients and referral partners in a Facebook list that you can kind of, one, send out content to that list, but also it really helps when, I mean, social media can be a time suck, right? So if you're like, I'm going on social media, I'm just doing it for work, all you have to do is go to that past client referral partner list and you see only their stuff in the feed, which is great, right? You don't get distracted with a million other things that come up. You can just look at what's going on with the people that you put in that list. So add all of your clients on Facebook into a a list, or you can create a group, which some agents do as well. It's totally up to you. The difference is with a group, that's going to be you posting to people. With the list, you can actually see what your past clients and referral partners are posting, and you can engage on their actual post. Where a Facebook group, they would have to post separately into the group. You would have to post separately into the group. So sometimes it's not as effective as a list. Um, on Instagram, they now have channels, so you can put people in your channels as well. It's similar to a Facebook group, but I just wanted to mention that. And this kind of goes into the next item. So engaging on social media for 15 minutes 2 times a week. Like time block it, guys. And put an alarm on your phone because otherwise it can go down the rabbit hole with time, right? Definitely time yourself, put the stopwatch or the alarm on your phone, and just focus on your past clients and your referral partners and your sphere of influence. Do 15 minutes maybe on a Monday and 15 minutes on a Friday. That's it. Pick your 2 days, 15 minutes. You're going to see what's going on with the people that you want to engage more with, right? So, having that Facebook list makes it a lot easier because you can just go directly over to the Facebook list and it helps you stay like focused. Um, and then you want to make those intentional comments on your client's post or your sphere post, and you want to become that resource. If they're asking about a plumber, you want to be the one who responds to that post and be like, oh, I got you. I have the most amazing plumber. This is their information. You want to continue to provide resources for your clients without being kind of in your face. Be a human. You don't want to be a robot. You don't want to be someone who isn't engaging with them on social media. And then create a video marketing drip campaign. So in a CRM system, obviously you can set up a video campaign, an email campaign, a text campaign. There's tons of tools out there. One of my favorite is called BombBomb. It's something that Green Home Loans uses as well. But you can create and record videos like a year in advance if you really wanted to. And the video could go something like this. Hey, just checking in. I wanted to see if you needed any resources from my vendor list. Please let me know if I can ever help. I'd be happy to. And I would love for you to think of me for referrals in the future, or leave a review or whatever you're asking them in that specific video. But you can set it up so that it goes out at different time frames within your CRM system, and you can kind of stagger them throughout the year. Past clients in Sphere want to see your face. So I know video is super uncomfortable for a lot of people. Email drip campaigns are okay, but it seems so impersonal now in the age that we live in with everything is video and social media and AI. People are craving that face-to-face connection. So anytime that you can really put yourself out there, but make it very conversational and make it not like super produced, people are going to engage with it. Back in the day, like super slick, heavily edited videos were the way to go. Now we've kind of gone to the opposite of that. People want to see real. They want to see you in a messy bun. They want to see you in on the field of your kid's soccer practice. Like they want to see that kind of real life to have that connection. So selfie videos are great. Bomb you can do it from your computer or you can do it from your phone. Either way, you can set it up to go out in the future, which is fantastic. So you can do maybe 4 different videos throughout the year that are pre-recorded that are going to be going out through your CRM system to make it easier for you to manage, right? This is all about how can we make it easy for you to manage? How can we use tools to really help you stay in front of your people and really create that raving fan. And then I have in here, have your clients up on a home evaluation. So putting your clients on something like HomeBot, or there's tons of different other platforms out there. HomeBot tends to be the most engaging for consumer-based real estate tech tools with an 86% open rate on average, which is huge. There's a lot of other home evaluation tools. I know Reggie Green uses a couple different ones, and that's something that you can set it and forget it. So that's fantastic that that's something automated to help you stay in front of them. So every single month they get a report of what's going on with their home's value. And it honestly doesn't even matter if it's accurate. I used to love getting the calls saying, I got your HomeBot report and I know my house is worth more than what it is showing. Great. Let me do a comprehensive market analysis for you, and we can really dive into the numbers. Obviously, this is generated through technology, so let me get a more accurate representation of your home. But it starts the conversation, right? Maybe they're looking to potentially, one of the biggest kind of trends right now is grandparents are moving to be closer to the grandkids. So maybe they thought they would be in their home forever, but now they have some cute little grandkids that they want to be around for more often. And so they're actually, that demographic is moving closer to their children, which is kind of the opposite of the trends back in the past where the kids moved closer to the parents. The parents are now moving closer to the kids because they want to be around the grandkids. So you never know when someone is looking to buy or sell. HomeBot's also a really great tool that your raving fans can share with other sphere of theirs that are potentially looking to buy and sell or relocate here from another state. Another thing that is really great is if you don't have Altos Market Report, let me know. I can set you up for free. But it's a weekly report that goes out directly to your email and automatically for whatever city that or zip code or county that you want. But that's a great piece of content that you can then share with your clients, with your database, with your relocation clients or prospects that would create that market authority that consumers are really looking for. Consumers really want someone who's confident and knowledgeable of the area that they're looking in. So anything that you can provide of value statistics, I mean, is a huge game changer for your business. And then that's just a great way to stay on top of your people, your past clients and your sphere and even your vendors where you stay top of mind. So when they hear of someone obviously looking to buy or sell, it's a great thing that they can then share with them so that they can refer you business. And then ask for referrals. I mean, one of those phone calls or video text messages should be asking for referrals. And it doesn't have to sound scripted. It doesn't have to be uncomfortable or something that's sounds mechanical. Just say, hey, I loved working with you guys. If you hear of anyone, I would absolutely love working with people like you again. Please, please have them reach out to me. Something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be a huge script. Yes, you can jump into ChatGPT and do these like elaborate scripts and stuff, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be like, "Hey, I would love to find more clients like you. Please let me know if you know anyone who's looking to buy or sell real estate." Something as simple as that. And when you're creating your raving fan, make sure that your online presence reflects um, your past clients leaving you reviews and leaving you all of those great comments because, like we saw in the first slide, 91% of consumers will look online to verify the credibility, right? Excuse me. All right, all about you form. So the All About You form is just a couple pieces of data that you collect. And I recommend you doing this um, within the transaction or after the transaction, but it tends to be easier to collect the data when you're first meeting with your clients. Or some agents actually put this into like a Google form and send it out to their clients. Some agents give them a piece of paper at closing or a piece of paper when they're out showing houses or maybe during the final walkthrough. You're collecting information to make meaningful connections for those touch points throughout the year that we talked about. And here's my favorite ones to collect: client birthdays and anniversaries if they're married, pets' names, and the pets' birthdays. I can tell you that the most impactful touch point was when a a service provider sent my dog a birthday card. And I was like, when I get a birthday card, I'm like, oh, wow, that was nice. But I was like, wow, they sent a birthday card for my dog? Like, wow. Like that's impressive, right? So if your clients or your sphere are big animal people, definitely get their names and their birthdays. Maybe you send them a little bag of treats that you drop off by the door. Like that's something that is really impactful. So definitely collect those two pieces of data. Find out their favorite drink. So maybe it's coffee, maybe it's soda, like maybe they're obsessed with matcha, or they love juices, or they love Red Bull, or whatever it is. But find out their favorite drink because when you're throughout the year, maybe they love Starbucks coffee. Something that's really cool is you can send them a $10 gift card via email now to their favorite place, to Starbucks, and be like, "Hey, just thinking about you. I know you love Starbucks. Just wanted to give you a little something. Hope you enjoy your coffee." Like little unexpected things are going to be so much more impactful than having a pie that they pick up on Thanksgiving because this is personal, right? And you want to put all of these touch points within your CRM or your calendar. And then you want their favorite snack. Maybe they're obsessed with a certain kind of cookie from Trader Joe's, or they absolutely love chocolate covered pretzels, or they love desserts, like maybe they love pastries. Like how impactful would that be if you just dropped off a little box of pastries at their doorstep with a little handwritten note that said, "Just thinking about you, hope you enjoy, your favorite realtor." And then find out their favorite thing to do on the weekend. Maybe it's going out to eat. Maybe it's like trying new restaurants. Maybe it's going hiking. Maybe it's going to the dog park. Maybe it's concerts. Maybe it's farmers markets. Whatever it is, find out what they like doing. And then you can make meaningful touch points throughout the year of, hey, I'm going hiking, and maybe you create a hiking group and invite all your clients. If you have like 10 people that love hiking in Arizona, maybe once a year you go on a hike and you invite your clients in your sphere. So it's great little data points that you can drive uh, an actual action behind what they love to do. And then, of course, collect their address if you don't have them already. Sending out holiday cards is great. Obviously, you want their address for their birthday cards, their home anniversary, as well as their pets' birthdays and any life events. Like I said, like if you see online, and again, only spend 15 minutes 2 times a week looking at their stuff online. It doesn't have to be like time blocking 3 hours every couple days, like 15 minutes. And just take notes in your CRM system or on a notepad or wherever you recommend or wherever you work, so that you can refer back to it and you can send them something impactful. Okay. And then provide value to people that aren't yet in the buy sell cycle. Like, I think that we forget a lot of times that we can provide value that our sphere or past clients can then share, right? So whether it's on social media, whether it's an email, whether you're sending a vendor list, a printed vendor list to your clients or sphere, most people are not in the buy sell cycle right now. But staying top of mind is important so that they can refer you and be a raving fan to you and your business. So, what kind of content can you put on social media? I call them buckets. Think of the buckets, right? So, real estate behind the scenes on social is really popular. Again, that unfiltered, unedited, behind the scenes video. It could be B-roll of you writing a contract. It could be showing a property. It could be you going and doing your CE classes on your laptop. Like literally behind the scenes, people love to remember, oh, that's my realtor. Oh, they're doing this, this, and this. So behind the scenes is great. You want to show your passion and your hobbies, right? Like if you love hiking in Arizona, that's great content because it's you and it allows someone who also has that passion to connect with you. So maybe on social you do my favorite 3 hikes in North Scottsdale and you put together even 3 little B-roll Zoom kind of back and forth of different hiking trails, and then you put that up on social media. It doesn't have to be this big production. And then family and friends, like you going out and having dinner with your spouse or your kids or at the soccer game, or maybe it's doing like you go and you do a women's lunch or something like that. People want to connect with people. So any of that kind of content is great. And then kids and pets. Like people love to connect with kids and pets, and they really resonate with other people that maybe you're a huge dog lover and they're a huge dog lover. So you do a cute little video of your dog, post it on social media. Social media is an easy way to kind of reinforce the relationship without it being so cumbersome of talking to everyone every single day, because that's not manageable. And then maybe you're really passionate about spiritual or religious or quotes or something to that effect. That's another really good bucket. I have agents all the time who are worried about posting about religion or politics, and I totally get that. There's a tasteful way to do it. Maybe it's a quote from Gandhi or someone that really resonated with you. It can be something as simple as that you post. You don't have to have this whole rant about religion, or it could just be something like this was a cool quote that I found from this source. But people like to resonate with the people like them. All right. If you would like, I have 2 little freebies, so 10 weeks to success. If you need help with content on what to post on social media, I have a little 10 weeks to success which outlines different ways in which you can provide content on social media that keeps things manageable for you. And then if you want some video ideas, like I have a huge list, I think we're up to like 190 video ideas right now of what agents are doing that are converting, that people are really engaging with. And I'd be happy to share those with you. So just let me know how I can help. I will see if there's any questions. I know I just threw a ton of information at everyone. Hopefully, it sparked some of you guys to start thinking a little bit about different pieces of um, different pieces that touch points that you can reach out to that client and that past client or that sphere that really makes them feel really special so that you're creating that raving fan for your business.
It's always such a great class. Thank you, Bree. It's just like I tell most agents when I meet with them is, you want to pick those couple of things that you can commit to, and then execute them consistently. And that's all you have to do, really. Like if you're gonna, send the cards or do the phone calls or text or Popeyes or whatever it is that you choose to do, just make sure that you're doing them consistently and not just, a one off here and there. And that alone is half the battle. You'll already be doing more than 95% of the agents out there by just executing everything consistently.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to take all of these into and put them all into your day to day right now. Like Kaylee said, pick a couple that's manageable for you. Maybe you don't mind writing letters or handwritten notes. Maybe that's like one of your things and you do it quarterly and you send it out and you're done. Maybe it's like you love social media and the 15 minutes twice a week is impactful and you can make that work. You don't have to implement everything, but I wanted to give different ideas for different relationships and types of people and the way people work. Because I think it's important to find something that resonates with you, that is manageable, and that you can execute consistently, because consistency is where that growth in your business really comes to fruition.
Yep, totally. Well, does anyone have any questions before we wrap it up? I will send out the recording as well, as always, once it's done downloading sometime today. And that way you can refer back to this if you need to. And yeah, you let us know if we can help with anything or if you have any questions. And Bree, thank you so much. Such a great class as always. And really appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you for being on the call today.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day.